Certainly, one of the most difficult questions to answer in life is whether you are right or you are wrong on a given point or on a given subject matter. The question of rightness or wrongness has confounded mankind for ages. As a matter of fact, it finds its location in philosophy, that branch of philosophy called ethics, which is the study of rightness and wrongness. Because people see things from different perspectives, what is right to one man may be wrong to another. And that is why in our popular parlance, we say that a man's meat may be another man's poison. And so you find yourself in a situation, whether in the family, in your society, perhaps your community, in your state, or in your nation, when an issue crops up and you have a divide. On the left hand side are those who believe that the direction or the decision that has been taken is right. On the right hand side is those who believe that the decision is wrong, or vice versa. Whichever way, bottom line is that one set of people believe that this is what is to be done. The other set of people believe that that is what is to be done. As a matter of fact, the situation can even be more complicated when there are norms, written rules and regulations for performing an exercise. The interpretation that Mr. A will give to it will certainly not be the same with that Mr. B will give to it. And depending on where your interest lies, most of the times you might not be able to have a clear vision about where is right or where is wrong. In an attempt to answer this question, philosophy has devised different means. One of the commonest means is the utilitarian means. Utilitarianism is the science or perhaps the art of trying to solve this question by weighing more to the side of the highest number of people. Hence, it defines happiness as the good for the highest number of people. In other words, the greatest happiness for the highest number of people. In other words, you could say that our democracy of today, the way we define it as a decision of the majority, is an attempt to bring to bear the utilitarian principle that where the majority feels, rightly or wrongly, to be the direction, ought to be the direction. The truth of the matter is that it is not always the case that when the majority decides on a particular direction, that is the best direction. However, on the average, in other words, when you take the problem on a spectrum and ask yourself, how many times have I made decisions in favor of the majority and have been wrong? The answer would be fewer times than when you make a decision in favor of the minority. And so, because there is no precision in human science, in philosophy, you find that to be able to agree on what is wrong or what is right will be dependent on whether you are able to move away from your physical, mental position to the other person's physical or mental position. And so, it is best for you to simply express yourself that for now, this is what I believe. It is bizarre for you to simply call a man mad, a man stupid, because you believe that the man does not agree with you. That is, the man disagrees with you. In a nutshell, before you point your fingers and say that your neighbor is mad, be very sure that you have looked and examined the entire position of things. Because even that man who is mad does not see himself as mad. Instead, he sees the other person as mad. Perhaps it is possible that the madman may be the normal man, And those who call him mad may be the madman. And that is why it is said in theoretical psychology that when a man appears to himself so right that even if he is truly right and he is among majority of people that are wrong, that man, for the purpose of defining degree of deviation from the norm of the society, may be rightfully regarded as mad. And so let us be careful, let us be tolerant. Do not forget that even science itself once thought that the earth was flat. From being flat, it now thought that the earth was round. From being round, that it is spherical. From being spherical, that is coiled and not exactly spherical. So, even the medical sciences, chloroquine used to be the drug of pride for malaria, but at the time, it was then discarded for other options. So, you might think that you are right based on the factors, the perceptions you have today. Just be a little bit patient and tolerant of the advanced thinkers, because, as a matter of fact, there is nothing so precise. There is nothing in this world that is so permanent. Because, therefore, my brother, I urge you, be careful as you disagree, because what goes around comes around. I remain Chief Robinson Ario. Have a nice time.